Today we're talking about football and our favorite clubs. But more importantly, what makes football so special? For me, it's not just a game. It's something that really brings people together. No matter where you're from, you can connect through football and share the same emotions. When I watch matches, I feel like I'm part of something bigger.
I feel the same. Football has a unique way to create strong emotions. Whether your team wins or loses, you still stand by your club. That loyalty is something special. I think being a fan means you go through ups and downs with your team and never give up on them.
And those ups and downs are what make it exciting. If your team always wins, it wouldn't feel the same. The struggle, the unexpected moments, the comebacks, that's what keeps fans on the edge of their seats. Every match can surprise you.
Football is also about passion. Players don't just play, they give it their all on the field. You can see how much it means to them. That passion spreads to the fans, and suddenly everyone is caught up in the moment, celebrating or feeling disappointed together.
I think that's why football is more than just entertainment. It teaches you about teamwork, patience, and persistence. When you watch closely, you realize how much effort goes into every match. It really makes you appreciate the game on a deeper level.
I think one of the most exciting parts of football is how unpredictable it is. Even when a team looks stronger on paper, they can still end up losing the game. That's why fans never feel completely safe. A match can turn around at any moment, especially in the last minutes. Those unexpected goals really change the whole atmosphere.
That's what makes football so intense. You can be leading the whole game and then suddenly give away a goal and lose control. That's why teams need to stay focused until the final whistle. One small mistake can cost everything. It really shows how important concentration is.
Exactly. And tactics play a huge role too. Coaches try to come up with strategies to break the opponent's defense or take advantage of weaknesses. It's not just about talent. It's also about how well the team understands the game and works together.
Right, and teamwork is everything. Even the best players can't win alone. They need to work as a unit and support each other. When a team has good chemistry, they can create chances, control the game, and play with confidence. That's when football becomes really enjoyable to watch.
I think that's why fans love the game so much. It's not just about winning. It's about the way the team plays, the effort they show, and how they fight until the end. That's what really makes people respect a team.
For me, supporting FC Barcelona has always been about the style of play. I really like how the team tries to control the game through possession and build attacks patiently. It's not just about scoring. It's about how they move the ball around and create space. Watching that kind of football makes you appreciate the details of the game.
For me, it's FC Bayern Munich. What I admire is their mentality. They always try to play with intensity and press high up the pitch. Even when they're winning, they don't slow down. They keep pushing. That mindset helps them stay dominant and not give the opponent any time to relax.
I think every club has its identity. Barcelona is known for creativity and technical play, which makes matches exciting to watch. When everything works well, they can really break down defenses and create beautiful goals. It's the kind of football that makes you fall in love with the game.
That's true. Bayern, on the other hand, focuses more on power and efficiency. They like to take control early, set the pace of the game, and not let the opponent settle. It's very direct and effective. You can see how confident they are when they play. They always believe they can win.
And even though the styles are different, both clubs show what football is really about: identity, passion, and consistency. That's why being a fan is special. You don't just watch matches, You support your team through everything and feel connected to their journey.
You know what would be amazing? Seeing FC Barcelona and FC Bayern Munich face each other in the Champions League final in 2026. That would be such a huge match. Both teams have strong history, and it would be exciting to watch them compete at the highest level. I'd really love to see that kind of game.
That would be incredible. A final like that would definitely bring in millions of fans from all over the world. The atmosphere would be unreal. Imagine both teams trying to give their best performance on such a big stage. It would be the kind of match people talk about for years.
Finals are always different. Teams don't just play, they fight for every moment because everything is on the line. One mistake, one chance, that's all it takes. I think a game like that would really show the true level of both teams.
Right, and both clubs have the experience to handle big pressure. They know how to deal with important matches and stay focused. That's why it would be such a balanced and intense final. No easy predictions, just pure competition.
No matter who wins, it would be a match to remember. Games like that remind you why football is so exciting. You get to experience top-level football and see two great teams go head-to-head in the biggest moment.
2026 is going to be a huge year for football because of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm really excited about it. It's not just another tournament. It's something that brings the whole world together. Every 4 years, fans get to support their national teams and experience that unique atmosphere. I think the energy during the World Cup is completely different from club football.
Absolutely. The World Cup has something special. Players don't just represent their clubs, they play for their country, and that makes everything more emotional. You can really see how much it means to them. They're ready to give everything on the pitch and fight for every chance. That's what makes the matches so intense.
I also like how unpredictable it is. Sometimes, smaller teams manage to pull off big surprises and knock out stronger teams. That's what keeps fans interested. You never know who will go all the way to the final.
The new format will make it even more interesting. More teams will take part in the tournament, which means more matches and more stories. It gives different countries a chance to show their level and compete on a global stage.
I think that's what makes the World Cup so special. It's not just about winning, it's about passion, pride, and representing your country. Moments like that stay with fans forever and really show why football is called the world's game.
When it comes to national teams, I've always supported Spain national football team. I really like their style. They try to keep possession, control the tempo, and build up play patiently. When everything clicks, they can completely dominate the game. I'm hoping they can put together a strong squad for 2026 and go far in the tournament.
Nice choice, but for me, it's always been Brazil national football team. I love their creativity and flair. They play with freedom and always try to take on defenders and create chances out of nothing. Watching Brazil is always exciting because you never know what kind of magic they'll come up with during a match.
Brazil is always entertaining, but I feel like Spain has that control which helps them stay consistent throughout the game. If they can hold on to the ball and avoid mistakes, they can really break down any defense. It all depends on how well they perform under pressure.
But Brazil also knows how to handle big moments. They've done it many times before. When it comes to important matches, they can step up their game and play with confidence. That's why they're always considered one of the favorites.
Both teams have strong qualities. If they meet in the tournament, it would be an incredible match. It's that kind of game where both sides would fight for every ball and try to take control of the match from the start.
Let's talk about the Ballon d'Or. I think it's one of the most prestigious awards in football. Every player dreams of winning the Ballon d'Or because it shows you've reached the highest level. It's not just about talent. You have to perform consistently, deliver results, and stand out among the best players in the world.
It's a huge achievement. To even be nominated, you need to play at an elite level throughout the season. Players have to prove themselves in big matches and make a real impact on their team. It's not easy because there are so many great players competing for the same award.
I think big tournaments also matter a lot. If a player performs well in competitions like the Champions League or the World Cup, it can really boost their chances. Moments like scoring important goals or stepping up in crucial games often make the difference.
But sometimes people debate whether the award always goes to the right player. Some fans think it should be based only on individual performance, while others believe team success should also play a role. That's why discussions about the Ballon d'Or can go on for a long time.
No matter what, it's always exciting to see who wins. It gives fans a chance to look back on the season and appreciate the best performances. And for players, it's a reward for all the hard work they've put in throughout the year.
Before we wrap up, we'd really like to hear from you. Football is all about community, so don't just listen, join the conversation. Tell us, which club do you support the most and why? What makes that team special for you? Is it the style of play, the history, or just the feeling you get when you watch them? Go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments.
And we're also curious about your predictions. Who do you think will win the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Which team will go all the way and lift the trophy? Do you think it will be a favorite, or will a team pull off a surprise? Make sure to drop your prediction below and let us know what you think.
Who knows? Maybe your prediction will turn out to be correct. We'll come back to these comments later and look back at what you said. That's part of the excitement. Everyone has their own view of the game.
So make sure you leave a comment, share your favorite club, and tell us who you think will win in 2026. We're looking forward to reading your answers and continuing the conversation together.